Construction is running rampant across Salisbury University, between Blackwell Hall renovations, renovations at the Commons Dining Hall, and now renovations at Red Square. Students are having to traverse multiple construction zones around campus. SUTV's David Bohenick has more to say on how this is affecting campus life. During SU's homecoming week, the campus hosted a ceremony acknowledging the National Pan-Hellenic Council organizations at the Scarborough Student Leadership Center. The event ended with a ribbon cutting and featured remarks from university leadership, current students, and alumni like Dominic Carter.
This installation here represents representation. It represents us. This would have helped me as an undergraduate if I would have saw this here. It would have made me feel comfortable.
Carter, an assistant director of fraternity and sorority affairs at Howard University, reflected on his time at a fraternity at SU. He said this ceremony was a symbol of recognition for past, current, and incoming students in black fraternities.
It means a lot. It means recognition. It's just good to see. It's a great day. I think it means that, we are solidified, our place is solidified here at Salisbury University.
If you're a student at Salisbury University, chances are you've already seen one of these Grubhub robots delivering nice hot food. I know I, for one, am already acquainted with them. Now, while they got phased in through the fall 2025 semester, it wasn't until recently that students were able to suggest names for them through a survey distributed by SGA. More is to come on the results. In Salisbury, this is David Bohenick reporting.
It puts people in a room together that might not always be in a room together. This is on stage, this is backstage, but this is also in the audience. And all of a sudden, we are forced to be in community together. And then from that, we have the opportunity to experience the same thing differently together. The fact of that is unique. That doesn't happen quite as much anymore.
Every rehearsal, I want you to start sending them to the very corners of the theaters.
Theater is a collaborative time crunch. You have to, and this is true in a lot of places in culture, but I don't know that people talk about this with theater. You're working together with other artists towards a common goal.
But first, a sports staple in the Delmarva community is celebrating a milestone anniversary. The Delmarva Shorebirds are gearing up for the opening day of their 30th season, and I was one of the reporters that had the opportunity to see how they're preparing. With less than a month away from the Shorebirds opening game, faculty and fans are reflecting on the impact the team has made on the Eastern Shore. General Manager for the Shorebirds, Chris Bitters, says enough time has passed now for him to see multiple generations affected by their ball games.
15 is not that long, but now that we're at 30, it's really a amount of time that you can look back and see that generational connection that happens where people that were kids coming here when it first started are now dads bringing their kids now to the ballpark, or moms, or grandparents bringing their grandkids to the ballpark.
Bitters credits the team's themed events as one of the reasons for their mainstay presence. According to Bitters, the team's one-night rebrand as the Wild Ponies last year was one of the most successful nights of their season. Bitters also said fans have come to look forward to the occasional Delmarva Scrapple games.
I always tell people we have 66 nights, we're trying to throw 66 parties. And how do we get people to pay for tickets to come out to the parties and enjoy a ball game behind it?
Not a lot of people in the community really know what to expect of the weather anymore. Some days it might get that typical spring weather, and some days might be like today where it's climbing to 90 degrees and you really just can't beat the heat. I went around Salisbury University today and talked to students about how they're prepping for these weather dynamics. Yeah, well, it may be their off season, but Salisbury football is also known for its success on the field. But its work off the field is getting attention too. Cyrus McGowan has the story. Box drop locations include the first floor of Purdue Hall, the second floor of Conway Hall, the first floor of Fulton Hall, and in the Guerreri Academic Commons next to the help desk. There is also an additional satellite location in the University Park Apartments clubhouse. With all these locations, Secretary Katie Egan still says she wants more students to be aware of their services.
I want to get Food for the Flock's name out there because I've noticed that a lot of people, especially freshmen on campus, don't know that we exist. I didn't even know we existed.
According to the U.S. Census Bureau, over 15% of Salisbury residents were born outside of this country. I asked some local language experts what's available in our area for non-native speakers who need assistance.